This video is sponsored by Y Food.
One pumpkin, two pumpkin, three pumpkin, four pumpkins. I'm not quite sure what that intro was about, but it's Halloween. So in the last video, we wrapped the Audi R8 in the sand gloss by Anosatech. Yes, I do read all of the comments, and I've seen a few saying that it looked like a rolling hearing aid. But despite that, most of you really liked it, and more importantly, I love it. So the plan for today is, number one, to get the R8 back on the road. The only thing that we were missing were these carbon side blades, which actually covered the ECUs, both sides, and parts of the engine. So we don't really want to take it out on the road without them because we don't want to risk them getting wet. Number two, if you didn't watch the video in the top right hand corner now, then you wouldn't know that we got a unit and it needs a bit of TLC, as usual. I want to measure this and I'm going to replace it with like kitchen units just to make it look a little bit nicer, and I can store stuff as well. So I'm going to get measuring it, then we're going to head out. Right, all measured up, trip to B&Q is needed, but we only have the Maserati and the Audi R8, which neither of which are going to fit worktops or kitchen units in, but Exclusive Competitions has given us the perfect car to do the B&Q trips. That's right, an Audi RS7 Mint. This thing is an absolute animal, and not only does it come with carbon ceramic brakes, it also comes with Hannah, who's going to be driving it. Well, she's not actually included in the raffle, but she's going to be taking me to B&Q. Hannah's getting pretty familiar with the specs of the cars now, being like she's in a lot of the videos, so she's going to talk us through the spec and exactly what this has. Brakes.
Ceramic.
Brake calipers.
Pumpkin colour.
Wrap.
Satin grey.
Headlights.
Tinted.
Spoiler.
Maxton design.
Exhaust.
A crapper bitch.
Steering wheel.
Carbon.
Okay, so after all of that, Hannah, take me to B&Q. This is actually 740 brakes, stage 2, MRC tuned, and we're about to feel the power. Well, Hannah is about to feel the power. You're in sport. Oh my god, which brings me on to say that this video is sponsored by Y Food. This isn't a protein shake. It's not, oh my god, it's not a diet drink. This is a meal replacement drink. So if you're busy and on the go like me constantly on a day like today, something like this is perfect. This actually has 26 vitamins and nutrients in. It's lactose free, it's gluten free, it's high in fibre, so it's actually really good for you. So the flavour I've got is smooth, smooth vanilla. There's other flavours available, and there is a cool little starter box which I'll insert a clip of now, which you guys can buy with help from my link in the description box below. By having this instead of getting some like fast food, it's actually benefiting you a lot So if you're fancy feeling a little bit healthier and you're on the go constantly like me, then start with Y Food. Link is in the description box below. Go grab yourself one. Thanks for Hannah for distracting me throughout this whole of this sponsored part of the video. Thanks to Y Food for also sponsoring this video. So, do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
You're actually on about changing your Q5, aren't you?
I want this.
It's a little bit more expensive.
Only a little bit.
We bailed on getting the worktop, but at least you know if you win this car, it's practical. So Liam's here, LED lights are going in, Liam's going to install them, but we need to get out of his way, so we need to move the Maserati and the R8, let's get them out. The carbon blades are here, I'll show you them in a minute. Let's get these out. And look who's driving it!
See you later.
Dan, do you like the R8?
I want one.
You drove it 2 meters and he wants
And I want
it.
one. Look at the colour as well.
So this is Dan. If you don't watch Dan on his channel, you need to watch it. People have been saying, oh, you need to get Dan on your channel, so we've got Dan on the channel. Nice little collab. Let's carry on with the unit inside.
I've been scoring, cheap thrills, bore me, blah blah, you bore me, caution, warning. I've been scoring, I've been scoring, I've been scoring, caution, warning. I've been scoring, cheap thrills, bore me, blah blah, you bore me, caution, warning. I've been scoring, I've been scoring, I've been scoring, caution, warning.
Okay, so the ramp's in, the lights are in. The only annoying thing right now is that we've got so much light coming this way and we barely have any light coming from the top. So it's making me kind of look dark. These ramps are absolutely sick. I went for the scissor lifts instead of a 2-post because you can get round them and open the doors easier when I'm wrapping the car. All the kitchen cabinets are there and the worktops are arriving, but I'm not going to build them yet because the blades have arrived.
Back in the cut like a scratch, never acting, I never been. Shut up my words while you're holding your breath like an asthma attacking him.
Check these bad boys out. These have been carbon skinned by Absolute Automotive UK. Instagram's right here. He also builds an Audi TT as well. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the road, and I can't wait to see what it looks like in this unit when we get the ramp here. So let's get it inside. Oh my God, look at this. Before we get the R8 in, this had to be done. The Maserati, the Audi R8, and exclusive competitions, Audi RS7. This is an absolute flex.
I guess that's how the game goes.
We've actually bottomed out on the ramp. Oh well, it's all a learning curve. It looks like we're going to need to get some wheel chocks or something like that. There is a rubber floor going down here, so maybe we rubber floor around it. I don't know. Probably best to get some wheel chocks because that is not being lifted anywhere. Luckily, we don't need to lift it to put the blades on. Let's get them on.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record.
And yes, the blades are on. It all of a sudden was literally just hitting me as I was putting on. I can't believe I'm putting together my Audi R8 in my own unit. That is just absolutely mental. And if you're loving these builds, don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you're not already. I think it's time we got this out on the road.
For the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice for y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. A6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ballin' age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the all.
Literally incredible. This car looks good anyway as standard, but now I think I've really topped it. Some of you would disagree, but I really do love it now. The R8 is far, far, far away from being finished. There's a few little tatty things, like this fuel filler cap, that I'm not quite sure what to do yet. I was going to wrap it black, but then I thought I might want to wrap it something that was stood out. I'm not too sure, but it does look a bit tatty as it is. There's a few bits here and there, especially the wheels and the calipers, which we'll probably get sorted in the next video. Not to mention all the mechanical issues with this car, and it runs lumpy as hell. But once this is all sorted, then we can then begin the modifications and the upgrades. But I would say so far, so good. And it now is good for the road. It only needs 2 things. Number plate. How about that? Kevin air freshener, that is so sick. That has got to go up there. Oh my God, that is so sick. What do you think? And in the meantime, just before we go out, my floor came for the unit. This is so sick, check it out. My days, look at that. Is this not a dream man cave? I literally cannot believe I have this workspace. All those long days and wet days that we spent on the driveway has finally paid off. This is going to be an absolute dream of a man cave, and I'm so glad to share it with all of you guys as well. So enough talking, we've done too much of that today. Let's get this R8 on the road. A few people in the comment section have been a bit worried for me about the blue smoke on the startup on the R8, but from searching around I've heard it's really common, but that is something that we will look at. Now we're not going to be thrashing it right now, 1 because we're co-piloted by Kevin in his trendy jacket, and 2 because this needs a really good service. It runs lumpy as anything, it's running really rich, and that is something that we're probably going to get to in the next video, servicing the R8, which is going to be interesting. I've heard it's got like 7 sump plugs or something. But for now, let's enjoy this little drive to the post office. Well, it's good to get it back on the road. So the next stop is wheels, calipers, and definitely a service. Huge shout out for Exclusive Competitions for letting me borrow the RS7. Go grab your tickets, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.